I started animating when I was like 21 or 22, right around the time I went to college to start trying to get my associate's degree in graphic design. We kind of took an animation course there, but I didn't really like the animation course because I didn't get to do much. Like, I just kind of learned how to move one character from this side to the other side, and I was like, I really want to know more. So a couple years after I graduated, around when I was like 21, 22, I actually got on YouTube and started looking up how to animate, and that's when I really, got into animation and started taking it seriously. I used to watch cartoons a lot, so watching cartoons, I've always been inspired by animation. Growing up, I used to watch cartoons like Ed, Edd and Eddy, Proud Family, Hey Arnold was one of my favorite cartoons. I used to watch a little bit of everything, but those first three were like my favorite cartoons to watch. I was on Facebook just scrolling through my timeline, and I seen a guy named RoundboyTV.
What's going on YouTube? It's the Cartoonconect back with another video, and I'm here with RoundboyTV, as you know.
And he was creating the skits for Lil Ron Ron without any like animation. It was just him putting on different outfits and acting it out. And when I watched it, I'm the type of person who I can see stuff like I can see something as an animation. So if I hear a sound or like some audio, or I'm watching a stand-up comedy special, I can see animation like with that audio that they're creating. So I just kind of reached out to him. He had like 500,000 followers. So I asked him, I was like, hey, we should try to turn this into an animation. And he was with it. I did the animation overnight, like I did it really fast, and when we put it out the next day, it got like 2 million views overnight. So we were like, okay, we have something here and let's keep going with it. I did character designs, and I would send them to him and see how he felt about it. He would give me different ideas about like his fade, or like Ron Ron's dad having gold teeth, that we would add on to it. So that was like the beginning stages, but now there's like a whole different process of drawing backgrounds, rigging the characters so that they can move from side to side, they can do head turns, which in season 1 we didn't have any of that. So the newer seasons of Lil Ron Ron, like right now we're in season 10, the animation is like some of the best animation that we've had so far, whereas in episode 1 it was kind of like, it was kind of like slow, and it was kind of like choppy, like stick and move, that other people kind of thought the animation was great, but for me it kind of felt like when I was in college and I only learned how to do a couple things in animation, it felt like that's how how the episode was looking. So as the show went on, I watched a lot more tutorials just to figure out how to make these characters move a lot more fluent, how to make everybody really look like what they're doing, how to show expression more. And now to see where we're at in season 10, it feels like a whole completely different cartoon. One of my favorite things about the Lil Ron Ron series is that Lil Ron Ron has a crispy fade. To get on Instagram and see the hashtag and see people having so many different Lil Ron Ron costumes and people trying to dress like him made me feel good. That's my main focus with Cartoonconect, is to create cartoons that black kids can look up and really feel like they can resonate with these characters and really relate to the look of these characters, the style of them, and yeah. Under Cartoonconect Studios, we have 2 comic book series. The first one is The Examples. The Examples is about a kid named David who goes through a lot of different stuff with his father. He realizes that his uncle is into doing some stuff, creating different DNA altering serums to create superhuman abilities for people. I don't want to give the whole story away, but that's kind of like the gist of it. And then the second character we have, his name's Kenny Quick. I'm a huge Flash fan, so to make a speedster be like one of my first characters is like, it's really cool to me. The story for him, he's really into street racing, so he does a lot of street racing, but something happens where he gets a hold of some of that DNA altering serum from the Examples characters, and it turns him into a speedster. So that's like the main part of that story, and we're working on an animated series for it, and we're also doing a comic book, which we have 2 issues done for. Those are going to be releasing soon, and then we have another issue that's pretty much done, ready to get printed, so that'll be on the way soon too. So in 2022, you guys are going to be getting brand new animated series, brand new movies, brand new comic books. Everything that we drop in the upcoming years is going to be close to perfection. Like, I'm trying to perfect my craft as much as I can, so that I can create the best cartoons that I can create. Of course, nothing's perfect, but I'm in that mode where I'm not just creating cartoons to put out. Like, I'm creating stuff to give you a different feeling, to give you a different experience, to visually, you know, attract people who haven't watched my channel yet. So 2022 is the comeback, and I got a lot in store for it, and I'm excited for everybody else to see it.